Welcome into RamblinRec.com. I'm Kyle Tate. Today we're joined by head coach Danny Hall. And Coach Hall, fall practices have been going on for a couple of weeks now, and you guys started intra-squad scrimmages yesterday. Can you tell us so far, just in general, what you've seen from the team?
Well, I think we've worked very hard for 2 weeks and felt like we have accomplished a lot in the 2 weeks heading into inter-squad yesterday. And now it's a chance to really see how guys are pitching, how guys are hitting. And then see if we can execute, whether it's bunt defense or first and third defense relays and cuts, just bunting in general. I mean, just see how we can execute what we've been working on the last 2 weeks. And I thought we got off to a good start yesterday. It's the first time hitters have faced pitchers and first time pitchers have faced hitters, but I thought all told it was a good day.
What about the coaching staff? You just brought on Rick Rembolak. How's he adjusting so far, and how are the players taking into him being a part of the staff?
Just a great addition to our staff. Number one, just a great baseball coach. I think our players really like him, and he's a hard worker, and I think he expects a lot out of the players. So I'm as pleased as I can be that he's on our staff. I think it's just great for our team.
I know Patrick Long's been helping out a lot as well at practice. What's his role?
Pat is our student assistant this fall. He's finishing school. He's been a big help as well because he obviously is very close to a lot of these upperclassmen, but I think he's been a good influence on all the young guys too. And he's been through everything that they're just getting ready to start going through. So to have a guy played here like Pat and then still going to school here, I just think it helps all these young guys in the transition of not only going to school at Georgia Tech but playing at Georgia Tech.
Now let's talk about specific players a little bit. For one, I noticed yesterday Jacob Esch was on the mound. What's your plan for him? Is he going to play infield more, or is he going to be pitching a lot this season?
Well, I think that's to be determined, but I thought he threw the ball really well yesterday. He's up to 92, and I know at one point in time I think he'd struck out 4 or 5 guys in a row. So, I think he's capable of being an outstanding pitcher, but he's also a very good player. And, probably right now we need him as much playing as maybe more so than we do pitching. So we'll just see how it goes and see maybe who else we could plug into the infield a little bit to see whether or not we can afford to pitch him. But he definitely, I think, could be one of our better pitchers if given the opportunity.
And extending on that note with the middle infield, at second base you've got a lot of, at second and short, you've got a lot of qualified guys in Sam Dove, of course, Connor Wynn, a couple of veterans, and then you've got Chris Triplett coming in and Mott Hyde as well. What's your plan in the middle infield at second and short?
I just see who's good enough to play. I think would be the easiest way I could describe it. Esch and Connor Wynn are 2 veterans. Sam Dove was on the team last year, and he's playing some second. He was mostly short last year. We're trying to get him kind of accustomed to playing second. Got him playing right field today in the inter squad, so kind of trying to find a spot for Sam. But Mott Hyde and Chris Triplett are 2 outstanding freshmen. Got a lot of ability, and we'll know a lot more in 2 or 3 weeks playing some inter squad games where those guys fit in on our team.
Top prospect coming in was DeAndre Smelter. He can play outfield and he's a good pitcher. What's your plan with him? Is he going to see more time on the mound or see more time in the outfield?
Well, probably both. I'd answer that both. He's going to pitch a little bit in the inter-squad game today. He played in the outfield yesterday, hit 2 balls extremely hard, and he's a great athlete. We just need to get him as many reps as we can this fall, whether it's on the mound or whether it's getting at bats. But he is a outstanding athlete, one of the best athletes we've probably had here in a long time. And hopefully he can help us do both.
You talk about the pitching guys that have come in, guys like Matt Grimes and Will West and some of those other guys. What have you seen from them, from the ones that you've seen pitching in live action?
Saw Will West yesterday. Really liked him a lot. Around the plate, fastball, curveball change. Looks like a pitcher. Looks like a true left-hand pitcher. I'm going to see Matt Grimes today. I'm anxious to see him. I've seen him throw in a bullpen, but I'm anxious to see him live against our hitters. I'm going to see Smelter today. Brad Markey's going to get out there today. So, this is a good week just to see, all these young guys go out there on the mound, see these young hitters step in there, and like I said, we'll know a lot more after this week's over, about our pitching staff and as well our position players.
All right, Coach Hall, thanks a lot for the update. We'll catch up with you again around the White and Gold series in October.
All right, Kyle.
Good deal. That's head coach Danny Hall here on RamblinRec.com.